Hey, field agents, it's the FBI. We're going to do a complete walkthrough on the gathering speed boost. So, we're here from start to finish. What we're going to do, start with the talent tree. You got two options. If your production tiles are above level 27, I think you should have this on. Throughout the whole week, this will be better. But if you have this on, you must have this on. This 20. This cancels this out and allows you to keep that plus 50. If you got a cousin account and you're below 27, 28, maybe 28, if you're below 28, you may forego this and just take this 20. Especially if you have no stamina and all you're doing is using them together. And if they're 100% gathering all the time and not joining marches, you would maybe want to bypass that. Especially if you got 6 marches. You got 6 marches and that's all they're doing. You'd want to bypass the top. That's not my case, so I do both because all of mine are level 34, 35 on all my accounts. But you'll see, this is the reason. But okay, so that's that. This has nothing to do with that, but we want to take this, you want this production, that goes back to your production tiles. Doing it for both. If you're not in a bubble server, if you're in a bubble burn server, it'd be how well you manage your shield discipline on this one. But throw her on. I mean, definitely on your side accounts. You definitely want her on. That's for production. We're still not on gathering. Now let's get to gathering. We're going to hit development. It's going to automatically pop them up on the top. I'll do one. This is for the food Jinko. We're going to do king weapon because of the third line on the basics. We're going to do king chest because of the third line. And we're going to do the hat for the third line. You need 2 dragon pieces. And since the bottom 2 have no refining skills for gathering, we chose those. And because the legs do have refining skills, we chose arc because it goes up to 25, where this goes up to 20 and this goes up to 15. So we went to 25. You know you're not going to hit the top. You're going to fall short, but without using a whole lot of gems, you're going to fall 5 short, which I basically fell 5 short on all of them. I got lucky on one. So I fell 2 and 3 short. That doesn't offer nothing. But I got that on here for the food. And I said, alright. And then her second rune will give you an extra 10%. If it's a farm account, cousin account, whatever you want to call it, I would do the 4th rune. If it's your primary account, unless you one of these guys with the $5,000 a month purchasing, I would not do the 4th rune. Those runes can be better used on your other generals. So unless you have every sub-city general finished, duty general, and extra ones, and an extra 8, 3, 1, and an extra 13 for a future general that may be released that you want, I would not do the 4th one. Because the 4th one is going to this 4th one here, it would give you an extra 2, 4, 8, 12, 20. It would give you an extra 20%, but you would have to spend all of those gems and all those gems. You'd have to spend a lot of gems to get that extra 20. Plus how rare the 4th rune is. I would not advise this for anyone except for alt accounts. But alt accounts, I would advise it. As well as this. I think alt accounts should have at least blood at one time for each Jinko for that extra 15%. Again, don't you dare waste those precious bloods in your main accounts. But if you have an alt, it should be blooded. Because when I get done, I'm going to show you the speed, but you should be going even faster in your alts if you follow the program than what I'm going to show you. But as far as getting it to the 4th and 5th rune, or 4th and 5th blood, that's a lot of bloods. And you need to do 4 different ones. I don't know about that, but you gotta use them for something. So, okay, so we got that clear. Now let's go and look at the next Jinko. Same situation as the last. There's 3 king gears. The 3rd line item is going to make it be for ore because it's the number 3 Jinko of mine. The 3rd line item's ore. Refined within the top 5%. Set 1 I let slip. 3rd line item within the top 5. 3rd line item doesn't do nothing on the bottom, but it's there for the 3rd line item. Now we have the dragon, 2 pieces. They're there just for that green line bonus. And we picked the arch armor again because of the 25 -5 rule, saying that you can get within the top 5% with fairly not using as many gems. Okay, let's go a little faster. Same rule applies for stone and for wood. This time for stone it's the sword, the pants, and the shoes. Same principle works on all of them. And the two-piece works. And we do the arch helmet for the same reason again. Now notice I didn't go 5%, but I had 224 points, almost 25, so I kind of let it slide because the gems are kind of expensive, refining them that heavy. And lastly, the wood, which is just my best one. 2, and then the 3, and then this one, 21, 20, 18, 17. But, okay. Also on your farms, I never do this on a main. You also can go into the dragons your dragons can give you extra. But again, this is only for the alts. It's 300,000 gems to unlock the red dragon. But if you can get an extra 40% gathering, you'll see where it's worth it. But I didn't do it. So like I said, the number I'm about to show you, you can get much faster than what I got. I have no Koreas. But the other thing is, that bottom number, 1035 plus 504. That gives me a 217.8. You get that. Now some of that came off of this building. Increases the general's basic attributes 1% or 1% per level. Now I did get 6 points of attributes boosted by the victory column. But I showed y'all a bunch of buffs that I don't have that you could put on yours. But alright, let's get in and do one now. Alright, I have the lumber shoes on. And we want to make sure the gathering boost is on. It is. Your fastest one will always be selected first. Alright, I got a new fast one. Stone's my fast one now. Okay. I like doing the 14s because they give you treasure boxes. And that way, it's just a little extra time. But that little extra time will yield you a good result. And I didn't mention it, but I put it on before the video. Remember, we want to have the eggs on for the use to activate bonus. Alright, so now we're there. $5.8. Now I'm going to change this. Change this to wood. $5.4. So you see, it does change. So I guess it doesn't matter. You just need to pick the one you want the most. I need stone, so I'm gonna leave mine on stone. I want to gather stone the fastest. And these assistants help too sometimes. Like this one, it's not helping. This Lucy, she gave me an extra 15%. Oh, before somebody kills me in the comments, I didn't send the S guy. Oh. Yeah, I know you're supposed to send the, you're supposed to send this general with him. Let me see. When you do food, you're supposed to send this guy. He brings back extra resources. Oh shit. I know I got one. Yeah. He's already out. Okay. You send him to the food ones. But he'll also increase you 10%. He'll do your 10% gathering. Lucy does you 15. This one doesn't work. Cause I always get the gray one whenever I do this one. But yeah, this one works. You do this one with food and do Lucy with everybody else for the 15% bonus. What's that leave me? Or alright, see. Lucy's here. And notice how I got the loads on. I got march speed, ground load, and siege load. That's to reduce the amount of troops I need. Yeah. So it's back at 5.8. Four point or 5.4. 5.2. Ten seconds, we'll get there. Yeah, 5.2. So 5.2, 5.8 with wherever I move the gym shoes to. And that number could be higher with Korea subs. It could be higher if I didn't do the production talent. It could be higher if I did blood to Jinkos. It could be higher with the 4th rune, which that one's that's kind of way out there, hardcore. It could be higher. Oh. Whoa. Oh man, alright, let's check her now. How much did that change it? Okay, by going from 44 to 45, it's now 5.9. So it was 200,000 resources an hour going from 44 to 45. That's the answer that we were looking for. And we just found it just now. So I need to get these other ones leveled up in BOG this week. I hope it's a long video, but this is very thorough in the everything you'd ever want to know about gathering generals. The only thing I think I didn't cover is you never know when you're going to get tiled. Down here, I didn't do it in mine, but these two on the bottom, you can do load. Actually, these three, the chest, the boots, the ring, you can put load on. And ground troops is the easiest thing to heal. If you do ground load, and even if you got the most terrible refines, but at least you refine it for ground load on all three. Even if you just go to, do your no gems, do your one perfect refine with gold, and then do one refine with gems, and then just take the 2 refines on the 3 items it will reduce the amount of troops you need quite a bit. But, and if you ever get tired or something, you'll remember the little bit of effort you did save the troops. That's it. That's every possible buff, every possible increase for the gathering. For the ones that's still watching, you're welcome. The other people just miss out. Thanks, guys. And if you'd like a video on something, just let me know. See you.